Hey there. I'm CJ Miller. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, across the Red River from beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana. And, I'm so excited because with a few things, but this morning is free comic book day. So I get to go to Excalibur and get the promotional comic books, check around and get like a couple of anything that catches my eye. I tend to buy my comic books twice a year, once at the GeekCon convention that we have here in August. I buy most of them then, really. And then I'll look around at Excalibur on Free Comic Book Day, which is the first Saturday of each May of the year. So that is great. And that's today. So that's what we're going to go check out. And my sister and I have made a tradition of it. We're not even like avid comic book collectors. It's just a fun thing that we can do, that siblings can help each other. And then, yay. And so, what else? And then we do some shopping. You know, not that I have a lot to get, but I have to get them while the sales are out. So, uh, something else that we can do while I'm out is we'll stop by Walgreens to pick up a few things or whatever. But I'm also excited because I did decide on my uh, uh, vacation that I'm going to take in the spring. I guess a few years ago, my friend Rusty invited me to come to visit him in Parkview. And since then, I've kind of gone away on a little vacation. I think I skipped a year, but then I've been going away on a little vacation each spring or whatever, uh, because I got like I fell in love with the cruising lifestyle. Now I know people who take cruises every couple of months. They're away on a different cruise. I met a guy. He's like constantly cruising. He'll cruise for two or three cruises, come home for a week, and then he's off. Uh, and I can't do that. But what I can do is look ahead in the year towards the best time to cruise, and book my cruises out of the best ports. And last year, February going into March, it was Miami on Carnival Conquest, 6 consecutive cruises that amounted to 3 weeks worth of cruises. This time, I'm going to book out of Miami, and it's going to be, and I've already booked. Basically, it's going to be 2 consecutive 5-day cruises. So it's 10 days on the same boat and in the same room this time. So, how fun is that? Off of Carnival Sunrise, which when it was created, it was the largest cruise ship in the world. It has since been outclassed in size, uh, but it has recently been revamped within the last couple of years, and now there's a great water park with like 3 massive water slides on it. So it's not like a water park, but essentially, yeah, And then it's got, yeah, you can see some of the venues that it's got all the same venues, all the same everything. It's just that each of them are just a little bit smaller, but not so much that I won't notice. And yeah, and also it's a longer cruise. The clientele seems to be a little bit more family oriented and a little bit more relaxy from some of the videos that I've seen. But the main thing I love about it is going to be going around the Caribbean and the Bahamas. It's going to be going to Nassau, Half Moon Cay, and of course, Celebration Key. Half Moon Cay and Celebration Key being uh, private resorts around the Bahamas that are owned by um, Carnival. And then, of course, Nassau is one of the largest ports uh, in the world. It kind of ranks up there with it's yeah, it's not on the scale of the port of Miami, but it's well known. It's one of the busiest ports in the world. And of course, last year I took a walk around Nassau. This time when I go and I've got enough money to set aside, I'm gonna take some money and see if I can't find some lunch or pick up a couple of little trinkets or something from Nassau. So, 2 consecutive trips. I'm going about a month earlier. February 27th, I'm taking it right out of dry dock, out of Miami. So it's going to be in great condition. And there's potential between now and then for me to extend the trip, you know, because it's 8 months until I ship out, basically. So, uh, yay. Um, this coming Friday, uh, my good friend and I were gonna go see a revival or a whatever. It's a special showing at the Robinson Film Center of Flash Gordon. Uh, it's a great fantasy movie from 1980, 81 years earlier. What I remember about it was more than anything, other than kind of being a little boy and just kind of like, fan crushing on Sam J. Jones. What I remember was Max von Sydow as Ming the Merciless. I remember mostly the music from Queen, because it's a space opera, and Queen does rock opera type music. That's what they were known for. And great power chord harmonies and everything. It was just, and so it's all the way through Flash Gordon. So, and of course, Flash Gordon created the serial. It was one of those. I don't know if it was the first that created it, but it was that serial aspect of it. You go see this part and then come back next time to see the next part, and it's just the episodic serials of Flash Gordon that inspired the crawl at the beginning of the Star Wars movies, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and the crawl is going up. So it's going to be interesting to revisit that movie. And I know that I've seen it all the way through. It's just it's been a while. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably double feature it, or maybe the day or two before we'll sit around and we'll watch the movie Ted, which is about the teddy bear that comes alive. But their favorite movie that inspired them was Flash Gordon. So it'd be kind of cool to do that. Check it out. Okay, so on the Monday, I'm making a really, really awesome brisket dinner. So I won't really do too much as far as food videos. If I do, whatever. If it happens, it happens, But really, it's going to be the big meal coming up is going to be this coming Monday, and I'm going to be working with the brisket, Jewish style, with just a little bit of a sweet and tomato tangy, so with the other vegetables and everything like that in the pot, and just really slow braising in the oven and everything. So I'm excited for that. I got this wonderful brisket that has been, I've actually got a couple of them. I may do both of them, depending upon if I can get them to fit in this pan or not, this roaster. But yay, and I'm so excited. And I have not eaten yet because I am back on a diet. I've had to change it up. I want to do something that's a little bit more balanced. So I'm kind of laying off of the keto, which is my thing. Let me go keto, because I'm very carnivorous. But I find that I'm kind of missing having carbs in my diet. So what I'm doing is I'm trading off the portion sizes so that I can have a little bit more keto. So maybe, like instead of a big, huge, hunk of meatloaf with a small amount of something, just off to the side or whatever, I'm going to try to incorporate a little bit of a salad to balance it. But really, because with the keto was great for getting me where I needed to go. And of course, there are some days occasionally that I will just, like, for the heck of it, revisit a keto plate. Mainly just for the convenience of, gee, I don't have to cook a side dish or something like that. But yeah, I want to get into a healthier physical lifestyle, so I'm back in the gym, and you know, that's been good. That's been good. I really appreciate my friend Mike motivating me. Uh, Last night we went to the gym. The day before was our slated gym night, but we were just like, I don't feel like the gym. And so, like tonight, he was like, "You want to go?" Or last night, he was like, "You want to go?" And I was like, I really didn't want to, but I was like, "Well, let me get out." I always ask him to do stuff. So when he's asking me, yeah, let's get out. And so we went to the gym. So made up that gym night. Okay. Love and light to all of you. Peace. And, have a good day. Ciao, Bella.